We are now in week 3 of our Marriage Matters series as we make an effort to improve our communication at home and strengthen our marriages.
They're hard homework assignments, let me tell you. Katie Stutler, the Women's Ministry Coordinator at Fincastle Baptist Church, is back with us again today with the 5 tools we need to improve and strengthen our marriages. Welcome back. Great to have you.
Thank you so much. So last week we talked about how our marriage relationship is like the game of Jenga.
Yes.
And how we can just be eating away at that foundation, and we don't realize what's going on until it crumbles, and we're wondering what happened.
With
and
our
we
words,
talked,
right?
Yes, with our words. We talked about negative communication, like things that are subtly saying to our husband, "You're an idiot," and things like complaining, nagging, that kind of thing.
And so our homework was to kind of take a step back and realize when we're doing these things and maybe switch how we are saying.
Yes. So was it a silent week?
It was me reminding my husband what I was trying to do. Honey, our homework assignment is to watch what we say to one another.
Yeah. I caught myself over the weekend at one point in time. It's, you know, when you get tired, that's when you even become more susceptible. And I was tired and hungry. And I found myself really complaining and getting sour. And I thought, stop. You know, it's
hangry. I understand.
Yes.
I'm with you on that.
And it just affects the whole atmosphere of the room and the group and what everybody is doing when you suck it down like that.
For me, I'm nice all day.
Yes.
And then I want to go home and I don't want to be nice.
Right. You want to just be you. You want to relax.
Yes.
And that's the thing is when we're dating, we put on our best self.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then once we're married, we're like, all right, this is the real me.
We get so comfortable that we stop treating our husband with consideration. We would be so much better to the stranger on the street. You know, we think that we can just let loose, and really that letting loose is like removing another piece from the Jenga game. And it just gets more and more risky.
So this week we're focusing on positive communication, right?
Positive communication. So we want to replace those negative things with, think of it as 5 tools, okay? Kindness, respect, affirmation, understanding, and time. Okay, so kindness. We know how to be kind. So be kind. Respect. Try not to say those things that are giving that subtle cue that we think he's an idiot and we're frustrated with him and he can't do anything right.
Okay, all right.
Okay, affirmation, you know, say thank you. Be grateful. Understand he's had a hard day, long day too, and he's put up with a lot as well. And then give him time. So many of our men are lonely. They want time with us. We gave them time when we were dating, but now we are so busy and we're thinking more about ourselves. We're thinking more about other things, and they're lonely. They want time with us.
Well, actually, a question. So my husband is actually the opposite. He wants time away.
Yes, and that can happen.
And that might be maybe the case for people who are sitting at home thinking, you know, you're always away, but they need that, don't they? They need
that is the flip coin of that time. So to recognize when he needs that time with you and when he needs that time to get away and decompress himself. Our guys have these, a lot of men are wired so they have this tank, and that tank gets full of words, and you know, we have 10,000 words in a day and men have like 500. So their word tank gets full and they need to step away, you know, play a video game, have their own time, and just kind of decompress. And then when they come back in with us, they're able to engage with the family.
And when they are back, kind of don't take that for granted, actually like be in the moment.
Yes, exactly. So I have a girlfriend, and she said when her husband comes home, she lets him have time just playing and being silly with the kids, and she just steps away and does things in other rooms and just gives him time before she starts telling him her list of things and all the stuff that happened in the day and adding drama.
Because I feel like that happens, like the timing of asking things, I feel like is almost just as important as like what you're asking. Because like if he walks in the door and you're like, okay, I need you to do this and do this, he's like, okay, I just got.
Or what I do is, did you do this and this and this? And I need to stop doing that.
And that's an attack, right?
No, that is an attack.
It is.
I don't think of it that way.
And that's one of those subtle things that we do, and we just don't even realize, you know, that proverb, the wise woman builds her house, and the foolish woman destroys it with her own hands. We don't even realize we're doing it.
I've always heard that women are like the thermostat of the house. We set the temperature. Like when we're happy, things are great,
Yes,
and then like we are the ones that can control that, and like if we're negative,
it's so true. Our sour attitude makes the whole room sour. So next week we're going to talk more about these things that we can be doing to support our guy the way he needs to be supported.
Okay, so here's our homework. Positively replace that negative communication using those 5 tools.
Exactly.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Thank you.